Lastly, I want to fix your attention to a new feature, which is kind of in its early stages. There's tons of things we can do with it, but it's still fully in development, but you can already use this new advanced editing panel to kind of deal with the limitations of your shape data panel. So what our main gripe personally was with the shape data panel are the simple quality of life things. The fact that you only have single line text boxes in here, the fact that you cannot adjust this value anymore once you've defined it, so you have to right click again, define a shape data. The fact that you can't add onto them by the click of one button, but you have to right click every single time. So things like that have kind of pushed us towards a panel which we host through DataMiner Cube, but in your Visio application. So what do I mean by that? I will show you. Let me just close up my Visio drawing. I don't want to use this anymore. And I will take DataMiner Cube. I have a Visio page here, but I want one that I have rights to edit, so I will take this one. Right click, edit in Visio. This will open up my Visio application. And here we can see we have another panel. This panel is hosted by DataMiner Cube. This means if you close DataMiner Cube, this panel will also close. If your Visio is not connected to DataMiner Cube, you won't be able to use this. You can go to add-ins here, you can turn it on and off, of course, but we want it on this time. And if I now select or create a shape, so let's just create a new page real quickly and create a shape, I can click add shape data, and not only can I just add them in line, I have all of the shape data that exists in DataMiner Cube readily available here. So you know immediately what you can use as shape data to link to. So I can click element, for instance, it creates an element shape data. You can also see it reflected here. And I can start typing here as well. We will also see that you can enter placeholders in DataMiner Cube. We have some IntelliSense on that. We can type an element. We can quickly delete the shape data. We can add new ones just with the click of a button. And it follows the selection just like the shape data does. So we can add page shape data, then you have a more limited amount of options. So there's plenty of things you can do with this. And as I said, it's still being developed. There are tons of options that we have to go further with this, but already it's a very powerful and useful tool. So there's some more things in there. We have some validation as well. So if we enter a shape data that doesn't exist, which we can do by just adding this, for instance, and then starting to type, then it will warn us that the shape data doesn't exist as well, or page data in this case. It has the placeholder IntelliSense, as I said. And that's advanced editing. So that was it for our first module. One more thing, be sure to also watch the next modules of this more basic Visio training. So we will divide it up into several categories. We will start off with the basic Visio training, then we will go to an intermediate level, and then lastly an expert level in the future. We will have certifications for all of them. So follow the link that is below this video so you can get certified for the basic modules, but be sure to also watch the other basic modules before you do so, and also make some exercises for yourself try out Visio because they are tough questions. The certification is very difficult. So make sure you have mastered these modules before you do the certification. Thanks for watching. See you next time.